Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained. But if it does go down a serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully
He's having a shot! And it's Vitinha. Out towards the flank. Now it's Emery. Good chance here!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
And here's them. There's the shot! He can get that clear. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Martinez, Menu, Matheus Cunha, Bruno Fernandes, and a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, it's come loose. Emery did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's Dewey. He is through here. Alessandro Martinez tries to clear. Aim forwards. Tacho with the foul. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Dewey. And he cuts out the supply. Shaw. Casemiro. Shaw. Moved on forwards. Up towards the front line. It's just beyond his reach. Emery. Oh, this looks sharp. Calmly anticipates. Shaw. Casemiro. Maguire. Martinez. Caresses it through. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Nice touch. And he's there to clear it. Vitinha. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's really well manoeuvred. On time, excellent interception. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Vitinha. And here's Kvaratskhelia. That is lovely. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. And they can counter here. He's in plenty of space here. Lovely bit of skill. Hakimi attempts a clearance. That's good play. Hakimi tries to clear. Doué gently done. Zaire Emery. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Maguire shifted upfield. Menu. Bruno Fernandes takes the shot.
Bruno Fernandes just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And it's played forward. And it's Doué. Hakimi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Out to the right. Some good work on the right flank here. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Zaire Emery chips it through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Vitinha. Shaw makes the interception. Martinez. Maguire. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
João Neves. Vitinha. And here's Dembele. And here's Zaire Emery. Vitinha succumbs to the pressure, and the counter is on. Safonov sends that a long way. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Dallo. Very nicely done. Menu. Mendes cuts it out. Now what about a counter-attack? That's a good run down the left, and he's managed to get free. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! And that's caused a worry or two.
Dembele certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Bruno Fernandes is well positioned here. Matches Cunha. It's a corner. Oh, the clearance is short. João Neves, early ball out from the back. Pacho. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia. Doué. And played right into his path. Lisandro Martinez gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Zaire Emery. Oh, sweet feet. Played into the middle. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Shaw can get it clear. Casemiro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Hakimi, and it's Doué. And here's Dembele. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Šeško takes a shot, and he has kept it out somehow.
Šeško really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Doué! And it's Bruno Fernandes. Clipped into space. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. That's very neat. He climbs up big. Couldn't quite control it.
Paris Saint-Germain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. Mendes going full steam ahead down the left flank. Long ball looking to counter. Driving forward. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes! Cleared without complication. That's tidy. Menu. Matheus Cunha. That's a super give and go. Could be danger here. And that has sent him sprawling. That has been cut short. Menu played out towards the right wing. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And back out it comes. Pacho. Savani.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
So what can they make of this? Bruno Fernandes! Chance to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tries to get it clear. And it's Menu. Shaw. Menu. Menu closing in on goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Goes for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And the flag has stayed down. They get a throw in. João Neves. Zaire Emery. Hakimi plays. Up he goes! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, oh, good spread. Header! João Neves do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. And here's Kvaratskhelia. That's an excellent interception. Matheus Cunha. Menu. Shoots! Straight at the keeper.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And here's Dembele. João Neves. Vitinha forwards and with intent. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Probing pass. And it's made its way to him. Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Matheus Cunha is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Safonov, long ball by the goalkeeper. Shaw, gently done. That is good strength. He's shifting through the gears here. Zaire Emery shifted upfield. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Bruno Fernandes. Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. That looks a good ball through. He's got away. Cleared away. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up and he's 1-2! Defending of the desperate variety. Moved on forwards. Ambitious ball here. Safonov claims it, and the danger passes. Nuno Mendes, and it's Neves. Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. Casemiro. Can he latch on to this? He has found the way through. And it's played forward. João Neves. Doué. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Šeško. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Šeško! It's off target and by quite a way. João Neves, Vitinha, Pacho, Nuno Mendes, Kvaratskhelia, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Casemiro, Diogo Dalot. He's found the way through. Good run down the right. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Shapes to shoot! There was plenty of power on that. And it's Hakimi. Hakimi aim forwards. Hakimi is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Dembele. Maguire gets it clear. That's been won straight back. That's a throw. Matheus Cunha. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
João Neves. Not chasing the game, trailing by one. Dembele, looking here to chip it through. João Neves have it back and can go again. Vitinha, Doué, Zayet, decent chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Menu gets good distance on it. Nicely intercepted. João Neves. Lobbed in behind. That's the keeper's ball. João Neves, forwards and with intent. Shaw, gently done. Vitinha. Emery. Cedric, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Bruno Fernandes. Out to the left it goes. Shaw. He is just caressing the ball. Mainu. And the finish! Danger averted for now. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Mainu.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There comes chance for a shot! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
You know, he can't really have any complaints of being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Moved on forwards. Mainu shifted upfield, and here's Bruno Fernandes. Zixi made out to the left flank, looking for a decent ball in.
Paris Saint-Germain might just have gone into conservation mode here. Their focus now is clearly to just hold on.
Unlike their opponents, who have to do precisely the opposite, and time is running out on them. Zabani aimed forwards. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. And it's played forward. Mainu. João Neves. Zabani. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. Kvaratskhelia, and here's Dembele. Oh, just skips. He's had a shot. That was superb goalkeeping.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Out for a throw. Nuno Mendes. Mendes forwards and with intent. Doué chasing after it. That is a little undercooked. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
That'll be a throw-in. Here's Mainu. Shaw takes a shot! Mendes gets it away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Tacho wins the duel this time. João Neves. Emery. Oh, can he get onto this? Mainu. Shaw. Martinez. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has been clubbed away. Zaire Emery. Menu. Oh, red. Nice interception. And here's Sertsay. A chance to play it in. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Menu. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Can he finish? Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Into diving header! And somehow he managed to miss it. Shaw gets across to intercept that. Casemiro. Moved on forwards. And he's managed to get free. Menu. It's a threatening ball. Success! Oh, should have put that away. He's going to be disappointed with that. Maguire. Shifted upfield. Menu. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Sertsay. Bruno Fernandes tries to thread one through. Shaw. Oh, smashing header! All at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Cuts out the pass. Maguire, aim forwards. And it's Menu. Matheus Cunha. Zaire Emery, chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Dembele clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-0.
Diogo Dalot.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Sabani. Moved on forwards. Oh, it's Dembele. Casemiro. The break away. Zaire Emery aim forwards. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! And for a moment, time stood still. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Can he get onto this? Showing good feet. Mount could move up a gear here. Out to the right. Gets into some space. He's got away. Can he finish? Well taken goal. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. João Neves. And it's played forward. Kvaratskhelia. Now the cross. Deftly away.
Paris Saint-Germain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Kvaratskhelia! A real chance and a real let-off. Casemiro. Mount. Casemiro. Diogo Dalot. Great defending, strong and determined. Pacho. João Neves. 2 minutes to be added on. João Neves. And here's Dembele. Hakimi. And here's Doué. And here's it's Dembele! Savon. Hakimi. Vitinha. João Neves. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Mendes. Now he's got space here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. So here comes the substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester United.